Let's go live to Caracas, Venezuela, where the Electoral Chamber of the Supreme Court of Justice is holding hearings with the former electoral candidates of the July 28th elections as part of the investigations into the electoral process that is taking place in the country. At this moment, the Supreme Court of Justice Electoral Chamber is welcoming representatives from parties that supported former candidate José Brito from the Venezuela First movement. Earlier today, the highest judicial authority of the country also received representatives from right-wing organizations, among whom were Zulia Governor Manuel Rosales from A New Time Party, José Cartaya from Democratic Unity Roundtable, and also José Calzadilla from the Movement for Venezuela. Let's recall that none of them presented either evidence or records to the judges. In this context, also, Edmundo González, who was a candidate for the Democratic Unity platform, did not appear at the hearing in the Supreme Court of Justice Electoral Chamber, where he was expected to present the voting records from the presidential elections held on July 28th. Also, the former candidate of the Great Patriotic Poll and President-elect Nicolás Maduro will appear on Friday before the Supreme Court to deliver 100% of the records in the possession of this movement. This political coalition is prepared to deliver 100% of the electoral records that are in their possession. At this moment, Carisia Rodriguez, the highest authority of the Supreme Court of Justice of Venezuela, is taking position in the courtroom. Where representatives from parties that supported former candidate José Brito is appearing according to the schedule presented. Let's remember that this week, the Supreme Court President Carisia Rodriguez, who we are seeing in our TVs at this moment, summoned all former presidential candidates to present the electoral records in their possession, and they are supposed to attend before court from August 7th to 9th. Also, this request responds to the contentious action presented by Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, who asked the Supreme Court for a thorough investigation of the presidential elections. This was in the face of the violent actions promoted by the far-right wing in the country, who for several months are claiming that these elections were going to be a fraud even before the elections took place in the country. We were live to Caracas, Venezuela, where the Supreme Court of Justice Chamber of Elections is holding hearings with the former electoral candidates of the July 28th elections in the country as part of the investigations into the electoral process of July 28th. This is all for the moment. Stay tuned with From the South.